Grace and peace to you. Welcome to Morning Watch. I'm Rob, one of the pastors here at White Plains. Glad to have you with us today. This is where we gather for a song and a thought for the day. So glad you're with us whenever you're watching. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Robin. Good morning to you whenever you're watching. Well, let's begin our time together by going to God in prayer. Well, meet me, O Christ, in this stillness of morning. Move me, O Spirit, to quiet my heart. Mend me, O Father, from yesterday's harms. From the discords of yesterday, resurrect my peace. From the discouragement of yesterday, resurrect my hope. From the weariness of yesterday, resurrect my strength. From the doubts of yesterday, resurrect my faith. From the wounds of yesterday, resurrect my love. And let me enter this new day, aware of my need and awake to your grace, O Lord. Amen and amen. Well, one of the joys of doing Morning Watch for 5 years now, which is hard to believe sometimes, is that I get to do not just the usual praise and worship or hymns that you might expect on a church daily devotional, but I've got to do some songs that mean a lot to me personally and fit thematically with the devotionals that we use or speak of hope and faith in different ways. And I used to do back during COVID when we were completely shut in, I would even go on Saturdays for what we called secular Saturdays. But now, since, cutting it back, I just work those secular songs in wherever I think they fit. And so today's song is by a modern band called Goose, Goose, Goose. And I think it fits well with today's devotional. And it's a song that the lead singer wrote about the life of fame, of being a popular musician out on the road and judging yourself truly versus what other people are thinking and expecting of you. And again, I just thought it fit for today. It's called Give It Time. Feels like a premonition, a storm behind your eyes. All of the questions as you lie awake at night. Is this all I really wanted? Will I ever be anything but a pretender living inside of a dream? Give it time, go ahead and give it hell. Give it all you've got or give it up for something else. It's revelation, it's an alleluia. It's the nature of the Spirit moving through ya. Take it easy, just begin again. Take a step back from the race that you've been running in. It's the next song coming on the radio. it up and let it go. Turn it up and let it go. Turn it up and let it go. Follow the illusion, the fear behind your pride. Come the morning, you'll remember where to run and where to fight. Is this really what I wanted? Will I ever be anything but a pretender, living inside of a dream? Give it time, go ahead and give it hell. Give it all you've got, or go it up for something else. It's a revelation, it's a hallelujah. It's the nature of the Spirit moving through ya. Take it easy, just begin again. Take a step back from the race that you've been running in. It's the next song coming on the radio, just when you need it. So turn it up and let it go. Turn it up and let it go. Give it time, go ahead and give it hell. Give it all you've got, give it up for something else. It's a revelation, it's an hallelujah. It's the nature of the Spirit running through ya. Take it easy, just begin again. Take a step back from the race that you've been running in. It's the next song coming on the radio, just when you need it. So turn it up and let it go. There you go. Morning, kidda. Morning, Floretta and Lee. Sorry, can't speak this morning. Morning, Faye. And good morning to you, whatever you're watching. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that's "Give It Time" by Goose. Great song. Goose is a jam band, sort of like in the tradition of the Grateful Dead, but Fish is another big influence. There's a whole bunch of them out there. I'm not a huge fan, actually, of a lot of that, you know, the scene of that, but their songs are great. I am a big fan, as my family would tell you, since we listen to it in the car all the time. I am a big fan of the band Goose, and that "Give It Time" just seemed to speak well to this devotional from Omri Nouwen, from his book "Show Me the Way," because today's devotional is about measuring our worth, right? You could hear the singer's conflict there about, you know, am I just a pretender, you know, and then his resolution that, no, life is like a revelation and hallelujah, right? Life is the Spirit moving through you. Well, that sounds like what I believe. Jeremiah 17:10 says, I, Yahweh, I the Lord, search the heart, test the motives, to give each person what their conduct and actions deserve. Nouwen writes, it is not so difficult to see that in our particular world, we all have a strong desire to accomplish something. Some of us think in terms of great dramatic changes in the structure of our society, or others want to at least build a house, write a book, invent a machine, or win a trophy. And some of us seem to be content when we just do something worthwhile for someone else. But practically all of us think about ourselves in terms of our contribution to life. And when we've become old, much of our feelings of happiness or sadness depends on our evaluation of the part we played in giving shape to our world and its history. When we start being too impressed by the results of our work, we slowly come to the erroneous conviction that life is one large scoreboard where someone is listing the points to measure our worth. And before we're fully aware of it, we've sold our soul to the many grade givers. That means we are not only in the world, but also of the world. And then we become what the world makes us. We are intelligent because someone gives us a high grade. We are helpful because someone says thank you. We are likable because someone likes us. And we are important because someone considers us indispensable. In short, we are worthwhile because we have successes. However, to live a Christian life means to live in the world without being of it, right? It is in solitude that this inner freedom can grow. A life without what Nouwen calls a lonely place, that is, a life without a quiet center, easily becomes destructive. Which, by the way, Come and Find the Quiet Center was the other big choice for music for today, but I had just done that one. So hence the selection of the Goose song. But we could really sing Come and Find the Quiet Center every day, right? When we cling to the results of our actions as our only way of self-identification, then we become possessive and defensive, and we tend to look at our fellow human beings more as enemies to be kept at a distance than as friends with whom we share the gifts of life. In solitude, we can slowly unmask the illusion of our possessiveness and discover in the center of our own self that we are not what we can conquer, but what is given to us. In solitude, we can listen to the voice of the God who spoke to us before we could speak a word, who healed us before we could make any gesture to help others, who set us free long before we could free others, and who loved us long before we could give love to anyone. It is in this solitude that we discover that being is more important than having, and that we are worth more than the result of our efforts. In solitude, we discover that our life is not a possession to be defended, but rather a gift to be shared. Our life is not a possession to be defended, but rather a gift to be shared. It's there that we recognize that the healing words we speak are not just our own, but are given to us, and that the love that we can express is a part of a greater love, and that the new life we bring forth is not a property to cling to, but a gift to be received. In solitude, we become aware that our worth is not the same as our usefulness. There's a saying you'll hear in the sports world, the greatest ability is availability. Meaning, doesn't matter how great a player you are, if you're hurt or worn out, can't play, then you're not helping the team right then, right? The greatest ability is availability. Our worth is not the same as our usefulness. In other words, being willing to be hands and feet, as we said yesterday, being willing to be a part of that greater love. Period. Period. Not how well we do it, right? But just the simple act of will that is saying, yes, Lord. Use me this day as you will. It's something we have to say every day, right? Not just once 40 years ago, but every day. Put me to doing, right? The John Wesley prayer. Well, may you find peace and purpose in this day, folks. Thanks for being here. Let's close with this prayer, which is taken from Psalm 139. Oh God, you examine and know me. You know where I sit, when I rise. You understand my thoughts from afar. You watch when I walk or when I lie down. You know every detail of my conduct. God, examine me and know my heart. Test me and know my concerns. Make sure I am not on my way to ruin, but rather guide me on the road of eternity. Amen and amen. That's right. Your will, not my will. That's right, Floretta. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. I'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning for another Morning Watch.